relatively painless.
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
This is almost like a little recap, like previously on the Shapeshifting Detective.
I feel like this would actually be a good TV show.
That's the same card as yesterday.
I don't know if the acting's that good, but it's not terrible.
Let's hope it's
I
not
think
the Knight of
I think
Wands.
if they like had more practice and obviously did some more stuff other than just have them sit there, could
This
be
doesn't
good.
look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a
And
deck.
it's an interesting premise.
The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of putting all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
Now, they don't show the cards long
happening
enough,
again.
but it almost looks
It's
like
gonna be
they're
another murder.
moving. So I don't know if they just
Then
use
Lexi
the
did
same
it.
thing from, like,
And now we have a name.
the chapter
Alice Munro.
intermissions, where they give us the update.
I think actually that it's that the intermission is the cards, like it's showing them fluidly moving to like show the.
Yeah, but I think the cards they just use that same image.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
But
it is.
where's it moving? Because it looked actually like it was moving, but they do it so fast it's hard to tell.
A little bit, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. Like, it kind of looks like it's moving, but that might be an optical illusion. All right, so we usually do the chief last. Ellis is our new person. Do we want
Yes, but Ellis is the one in danger, so I feel like we need to visit her first.
Okay.
You must be Sam.
That was quick. Sure, knows who we are. We just learned she's in danger.
I just got off the phone
We
with Chief
probably
DuPont. I
told
can't believe
her
it.
or the chief.
First Dorota, now me.
She has a redhead, though.
Yep, she fits the profile.
Oh, she's the bitch from the radio?
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay, first establish connections. Did she know Dorota?
Okay.
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Did we enter the world of fan fiction? Is that what I'm experiencing? And am I the only one who thinks this character in particular, her acting is like a B minus?
Yeah.
If she dies, I'm not too upset about it, is all I'm saying.
Okay, so now we move on here from here. So they were in a relationship?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that one.
This is just between us, right?
Wow, I'm screaming.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely.
Oh my god.
Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Yes.
It's so bad.
Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to.
Wait.
I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down,
Clayton,
but
is it actually streaming? Because my
they're
sister
not
says she
friends.
just sees a black screen.
I
and
do
you
get
close
the odd
corner.
stalker, but that isn't something anyone
She doesn't
wants.
see us at all.
She doesn't see it at all.
It says it's there and we're live. Is she using your Wi-Fi? Because your internet is terrible. Yeah, Bearsy's saying he sees it.
Hold on, we're gonna try troubleshooting.
Can you see it on yours?
I can see it on my computer.
Yeah,
I
so
do
that's
not.
not the stream then. It's her thing. Because Courtney, if the stream wasn't working, you wouldn't see it either.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
um,
Wait, it was the TV that was broken? Was her TV?
do you want to ask if Dorota had a boyfriend? Let's get less invasive and ask about Poe first.
Yeah.
We're co-hosts
Sorry,
on the radio.
minor
Oh,
side thing. That's all.
You're
Sorry.
fine. You're fine.
you know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
I don't think that's an unfair question. Although she's probably gonna tell us she was on the air.
Yeah, probably, but we should ask
On
anyway.
air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Okay, so I think this one's probably gonna press. We should probably find out if she knows Zach first.
Yeah.
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing.
Oh!
So maybe it was the boyfriend,
Oh shit, okay.
but he supposedly has a whole alibi of the football team. But I mean,
Oscar.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
haven't talked to the football people, so if
She was
we
a
were
bit
able to talk to them-
confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
something else, like me.
I said some guys like to watch.
Oh, okay.
So tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Ooh. Well, she's the next victim, so I think it's fair to reveal this information to her. Because she might know if Dorota told her or anyone else was involved, or, like, you know what I mean? Because we know that Dorota was having a thing with her and went with Zach. Like, what if Dorota slept with Zach, too? Because then that would give Violet motive.
She actually slept with Zach? Oh no,
We
you're
don't
right, it
know,
could-
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, okay.
I
Let's
think,
ask them.
yeah.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be. That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Yeah, I feel like the wedding dress is a big thing we need to find out about. What do you think?
Honestly, no, wait, because she basically said Oscar knew about her, right?
Yeah, she kind of already sort of confirmed-ish. But Oscar
okay.
still has an alibi, so even if Oscar knew, then the only way that it could have been related to Oscar is if, like, Oscar had someone else kill Dorota for him.
That would make sense.
You know what I mean? Which isn't outside the realm of possibility, but I do feel like we need to figure out this wedding dress.
Yeah, I think we need to, yeah.
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
Okay, well that's a fucking dead end too then.
I did might want to hurt
Yeah,
you.
fair
No.
question.
Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
She's the one who's getting possessed. Because now we know that she had a thing with Dorota. What if she wanted more?
Probably, because it sounds like Dorota was reluctant to leave Oscar, but still wanted to be with her too.
And the way they described how the demons take over people's lives is that it's slow progression and they have to like filter themselves in. Maybe that's what the overlapping dreams was.
Yeah, but
Um,
but I don't know how to answer this.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, obviously we can't use that for her, but for us it might be a good thing to keep in mind. Um,
Maybe we should try the anxious angle. It might get her to reveal more information.
yeah.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
Oh, empty promises. Um, let's find out if there's anything she wants us to do, because I feel like that could potentially lead to something. I don't know. Or do you think we should say, I will protect you? This does feel kind of like a little generic-y, so like we could white knight it.
Yeah, but I feel like we have no guarantees of doing that.
Right. Well, I mean, either way, she'll be dead, so like she won't really care.
I mean,
You
she
know,
would, obviously.
it's one of those promises where you win either way, right? Because if you break it, then like, who are you accountable to?
Oh my god, that's terrible. Just ask me what she wants us to do.
Okay.
Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt.
All right. Bye.
Cool, peace out. So I definitely feel like at some point we should come back to.
Sam? You forgot your phone.
Okay, jump scare. Thanks.
Yeah, but that has to be important. Maybe the white car.
Yeah. Okay, so I definitely feel like we should visit Oscar with this now.
All right. Of course.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Why?
So Zach is slimy. I don't think he'll give us information unless we can catch him in something. So I think he should be one of our last ones to talk to.
Yeah, okay. And I don't think we have a reason to go to the chief right now.
No, the chief we always do last too because we want to report.
Right.
And usually we swap bodies before we do that.
So, do we want to try and visit the Taros?
Yeah. Who do we want to go to? Do we want to go to Bronwyn or do we want to go to Lexi?
Hey, Lexi first.
Because now I'm suspicious of Rain because he was also somehow related to the creepy frickin' reporter or photographer dude.
Yeah, but he clearly didn't like him at all.
No, he said, remember, we shouldn't be seen together. So they're hiding something.
That was Violet.
No, Violet said that about when he came over. When Rain went, remember? And Rain was like, you're creepy, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah.
That was when we were Zach with Rain, but when we were Rain and went to go see Zach, he was like, hey, maybe when everything blows over, we can go out for drinks.
Oh, no, you're right, actually.
Yeah, I'm fucking right. I was like, so Rain is on my fucking watch list.
Okay. Well, let's start with
Start with who?
Lexi.
Lexi.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Okay. I'm good with this.
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Ooh. Ooh, and she thinks we're in love with her.
Yeah, okay.
Oof.
Ooh.
That could be dangerous, but Zach is super sleazy.
That's true.
The Ouija board, I think, is going to be super hit and miss because that only ever gives her names, and they said that it doesn't even work half the time.
Right, so I feel like we should go with the Zach option.
Who's that? Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Oh god, I hope we didn't send her to die, though. But she doesn't fit the profile because she's not a redhead.
Oh, you're right.
So even if he is the killer, he shouldn't kill her. And
Right,
she
plus-
wasn't related to Dorota at all.
Right, plus, you know, she was an attractive female, so he probably might try to prompt her into a private session for one of those boudoir photos, I would like to say it.
So do we want to go to Bronwyn now?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Should we ask about the rights or should we ask about the people first?
People first, then rights.
Okay, let's ask about the murder victim or potential murder victim.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing. Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
Two?
I
Interesting.
definitely think we need to ask her questions first.
Yeah, questions first, then help.
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Uh-oh. She's like,
Do it!
he's the killer. And then it's like, uh-oh. I gotta call Lexi. Night Bearsy.
Good night, Bearsy.
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it? A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? Three is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Oof. Do we want to say that to her? This is the thing that only the killer would know.
I'm not sure.
I mean, she's really not on our list, but my
Right.
only concern is that she'd say something to Rain. But so far, everything's been really compartmentalized. Like, nobody has, like, fact-checked anything that's happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we should risk it.
I do too. I think we've cleared her pretty much.
Was it a gold coin?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I should have known. That's the same as Birmingham. Although they beheaded the victims, they all had gold coins in their mouths. It's their way of marking their territory to prove it's their work.
I need your help. Want to try that? Do we want to just get everybody involved on this case?
Might as well get everybody in on this.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Oof. Now, Violet, though, is one of the people we're suspecting could be the killer.
She could also be a target, because she's a redhead.
But she's not yet. And if they chose to take over the body of someone who fit the victim profile, that's a pretty good alibi to not be the killer.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what we can learn from Mercury anyway, so yeah, maybe keeping an eye on Violet's a good move.
Well, because Mercury takes all 3 of them. Right? Isn't that what they said before? To do a reading with Mercury, all 3 of them have to perform it?
Yeah.
I think keeping an eye on people is a better way anyway, because the buddy system, essentially.
Yeah, okay.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you? Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
She like sits down with her. So I heard you like redheads. I'm like, fucking bitch. No. Do you want to go to Rain now?
Yeah.
I know the name. She's off the radio.
Violet?
Hard to get away from it in this town.
Okay.
In Birmingham, it
super
was a man
unhelpful,
called
but okay,
Yuri
Birmingham.
Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
I don't really care what happened to Yuri myself.
I mean, he probably ended up in jail or the nut house. but,
Yeah.
Because he said he'd see us again. In August. Before we even knew it was a month and a place.
What? How did he not know that August is a month?
No, he meant, they meant, obviously it was way in the past, so they didn't know
Oh, they
that it
weren't
would be
thinking
the-
about it that it was also a city. But that
Yeah.
sentence made it sound like he didn't know that August was a month. And I was like,
No,
are they travelers? Like,
no.
I was like, the stress. Okay, let's visit
Visit
Violet.
Violet.
Excellent
Hi,
work.
creepy child.
Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9, and she's a maths
she's real.
genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Totally something you would joke about while
What's your
you're
name?
a murder suspect. I'm the boogeyman. What a dick.
No, please don't say that. to
No,
the
I
child.
was like, that would be such a dick move.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yeah.
Violet was
Yeah,
taken
hell
by
yes, I want
aliens
to know a
on a ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Oosh. Oosh. I mean, we could ask about it, and then...
Let's ask about Ellis first, and then we'll go into that one.
Okay.
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. Yes, I believe I did.
And she's connected
she was
to
here
the victim.
Once for something. Don't remember now.
Do we want to ask? Because we can always, if they give us an option, I'm hoping we can pretend not to believe it, because aliens is kind of like out there, possibly,
Yeah, a little bit.
as we're a shapeshifter.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
What do we want to say? I think going for the pills is kind of a difficult question.
Better to ask about the abducted. Did you think you were abducted?
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Oh, I think that's too much.
I think so.
So do you want to skip that?
No, I say we ask it.
Okay.
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
What do you want to do?
Probably trash it. We're pushed too much. Wanna try and bluff?
I don't know, because weren't we, like, not sure if they're in bed together? We could bluff. But we've been called on our bluffs, like, half the time. Let's try.
I don't really want to.
Alright, now I think we should press. Because she believes that the chief told us to. Because want doesn't mean won't.
Okay, well, wait, hold on. What if instead we changed into the chief and pressed her about it? Because I feel like if we do it as us, it's going to get us in trouble.
Oh, hey, Andrew, how are you? Do you want to
Yeah.
trash it then?
I really want to ask her, but I feel like if we do, then we're going to get in trouble with her. So I feel like this one we need to trash.
We're doing good. We played Overcooked 2 earlier, which was insane, but in a good way. And now we jump back to this for 2 hours. We're trying to determine whether or not we should ask her. Oh, I was like, if you prefer me to call you Spent, I will. I just figured I'd use your name. You mentioned it the other day, and I was like, I don't know if that was Spent wanting me to refer to them by their name or call them Spent.
You can.
Okay, yeah, so I can just call you Spent.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable, so we'll just call you Spent if that's better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so no worries. I don't know if we should... I feel like we could press her because she did say I don't want to, but that doesn't mean won't. You know what I mean? And she wasn't, like, aggressive.
If you want to risk it, then nice. Then we
Well,
can.
she might be the killer, so what's she gonna do? Choke us out in the parlor?
Well, yeah, but the problem is that if we lose her confidence, then we might not be able to talk to her at all.
True. Into the extended family. How about this, Sven? When you feel we have earned it, then we will do it. How's that? I was like, because I'm all for extended family.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, what should we do? So... 50-50 Spent. Do you want to flip a coin? We're torn. Because she might be the killer. Or she could be the third potential victim because she fits the profile. But she's also related or knows both the other victims.
If she's being possessed by the travelers or not.
Yeah, because we were talking about it and we were like, it's the perfect cover if the traveler is trying to take over the body of someone who's a victim. Remember yesterday? Yeah, when we were flipping coins. I mean, Saturday? Yeah, I mean, it felt like yesterday, right? My brain's the same way, though. Alright, let's press it. I say we press it.
Fuck it.
About a month ago,
Here we go. See,
the guest
easy
house was
peasy.
empty and I was alone in my bedroom.
In the boudoir.
All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
The first time. About a month ago. That lines up with what we were just told by Rain.
Right.
Yeah, Rain just told us when we investigated with him that they had run into the killer in Birmingham. Yeah. Yeah, the killer from the last town said they'll see them again. And that was a month ago, he said.
It's happened 5 times.
5
Prep.
times.
Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. Sure, the scans were normal.
And we have Bronwyn watching her right now.
The reason
No.
for her memory loss?
I have certain
Yeah, that's what we're...
flashbacks.
Flashbacks. Oh god, she's hiding memories. Yeah, I really need the details about this abduction. We
It's
can't...
difficult to explain.
We can't leave this, I'm sorry.
Stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
Oh, hell yeah. We're asking questions. We're...
Yeah, we need to know more. This I
They
feel like this is
rearrange us
important.
like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Who do who do we warn? Oh, no. Do we want to try telling Rain? Because we sent...
Yeah, we might have to.
Let's see if we can talk to... Oh, man. We'll see if Rain gives us any dialogue options. Fuck! Bronwyn, we sent you away. Can we warn
Still
you?
there?
Like, hey, girl, the thing watching him? Let's not. We'll skip
No.
that.
Okay.
Oh, no. We're fucked. That's what I'm feeling. Should we...
Okay. All right. Let's try changing.
You're only
GG,
alive because
right.
we want you to be.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh shit. Oh, we can turn into Ellis.
Who do we want to be? Yeah, but if we turn to her, we might get murdered by Violet. I'm assuming we were being threatened by the Travelers? I don't know.
Turn into Ellis though and go talk to Oscar.
Violet the Dialect. Yeah, I thought the Chief was the killer. But, so is the Chief involved? Because she said there's others, so that whole theory of multiple Travelers is probably the truth.
Right. So then, yeah, Violet and the Chief could be in on it.
Because they might have taken him over first, because he's in law enforcement. You know what I mean? Something to cover their
Yeah.
trails.
Oh my
Fuck.
God, this is so stressful.
But she doesn't know them. Let's try, because... Yeah, I think they got really fucking smart. I don't know who we should turn to. Let's turn to Bronwyn and see if we can warn somebody since she's the leader.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Because if we go to the chief, I don't think the chief's gonna do
I'm
shit. Even if
Bronwyn.
we get an option to be like, so and so's the killer, I don't think that he's gonna do anything because he might still be involved. Let's try Lexi.
Ron,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do about Ellis?
What would you do about Alice?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Oh, so that little girl we thought was a
What
ghost,
have we tried before?
she's actually real. She's the goddaughter of Violet. And she's the one who told us that Violet was abducted by aliens, but didn't want anyone to know.
The few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Mr. Prompt.
Talking to them?
Violet.
Restraining them?
If we lock up the killer until Mercury tells us Ellis is safe, that could work. But who is the killer?
Alice. Violet.
Oh hell yeah, here we go. I think we should double down on Violet. Yeah, Spence like Violet.
I can do that. Maybe we should tie her up.
It's like we set up something that shouldn't have been set up.
Yeah, I'm fine with it though. Let's see if we
What
can
a
get rain on
day.
it.
Ellis Monroe, then. Looks like our traveller likes redheads.
I wouldn't be so sure. Looks that way.
Shit, Rain, we already knew this.
Should we be worried about Violet?
Maybe. She thinks she was abducted by aliens.
I knew it. I knew it. I was like, come on, Queen Bee's gotta do something.
Then that possibly means she's already been a traveller target. What else did she say?
Something about being in a row of heads?
So they're killing us for sport. Sounds about right.
Good. So all the mediums are on the same page now. Oh man. Oh, that felt like clutch. All right, let's go. Do we want to confront Violet as Bronwyn?
Drop.
Cause she. Oh no, wait. We sent Bronwyn to watch Violet. Yeah. I was like, we don't want to do that because then Bronwyn might see herself talking
And be like,
to her.
what the fuck?
Yeah, let's not add to the confusion. Let's hail a cab. Do we want to go talk to any of the other people?
Maybe Oscar, if he'll let us.
We could try warning Ellis too.
Yes, we should.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police.
So she let us come in. So her house is just fucking unlocked?
Okay, so I guess we gotta be careful of that.
Yeah.
So maybe only visit her as, like, the inspector, Sam, and maybe Oscar?
I think we should go to the chief as Bronwyn and try and warn him again. Oh wait, no, maybe we shouldn't because that's his only reason why he thinks they're the killer.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right.
That might make it worse for her. Let's go to Oscar.
Wait. Please be there.
Of course not.
Ah,
And I agree,
on.
Spent. Total. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I think it's time to transform.
Should be Oscar and try visiting Ellis.
Oscar and go to Ellis.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
I was like, and if not, we can turn into the captain and see if we can talk to Ellis that way. Do we want to talk as Oscar to anyone else? Probably not, right? He really has no motive to be back here.
I'm not sure.
When you thought it was something, actually wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't ghosts. It was aliens the whole time. All right. I think we should just. I don't think we should get Oscar involved because we don't want to make him look suspicious or throw anyone off.
What are you doing with Bronwyn?
Well, what is he going to be able to provide?
I don't know, honestly. I'm just trying to shake every tree.
But remember, we only have so many transformations.
True, okay, fuck it, just go to Ellis.
Yeah, exactly.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah,
Oscar.
do it.
It's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
I mean,
Huh.
Is it really?
that's an interesting question. I don't know if that's the
Why
right
didn't
one
you
to
save
ask,
her?
though.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to blame her when she's the next
Is it
victim.
really? Tell
Yeah,
me.
no, definitely not.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you.
I want to make it up to me.
That feels like nope, a line, no.
Well, this might be a way to get her to help us. Depending on what we can ask her to do. Like, if it's sexual, that's gonna suck. But, like, if we can be like, lock your front door, you dumb bitch. Like, I would love that option. Like,
I mean,
no, make me feel better. Just lock your fucking door, please.
you can talk what you want, but usually
make it up
questions
to me?
like that lead to sexual stuff.
I agree. Let's try forgiveness.
Forgive you.
That's so kind of you. Giving me closure. I have so many loose ends. And not much time.
Alright. Let's... See, we can't tell the chief anything, though. I think we need to get out of the boyfriend, and I think we need to be the chief.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, she knows. We went to her and told her already that she's the next victim. And to be careful. And then she left her fucking door unlocked when we were Bronwyn. And that's why I was like, why? Yeah, that's why I was so angry that her door is unlocked. Because we literally were just there and we're like, you're gonna die. And then she was like, oh my god. And then left her door open. I was like, I hate you so much. Yeah.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
So I definitely think when we questioned Violet and we pressed, I think that just made our presence known to the Traveler. You know? So, like, now they know that we're involved, and that's why we got that dialogue of, you're only alive because we want you to be. And I think as long as we don't press too hard and then become a perceived threat, we should be fine.
Yeah.
And is the lighting changing in this room? It is.
I think a little bit, yeah. Oh yeah, the lights are getting. Oh, they're turning on the lights above the bed, turning them on and off.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Violet. Also, I'll be right back.
Alright, talk to Violet.
Claude.
Oh, creepy. He has nothing to say to her. Alright. I don't know who we can get involved with.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Yeah, I know, but the good news is at least the real chief didn't hear that because he would not be pleased. I just want to see if there's anything we can get out of these guys. And Rain is also on my watch list. I mean, Violet is at the top now, but I don't know if she's literally just crazy from her meds. Like, the chief could still be involved. Because we know Rain and the photographer are connected somehow and don't want to be seen together. And the chief could be the one still manipulating Violet because we know Violet is working for the chief secretly. And Bronwyn did the reading for Violet that said that he was being manipulated by a man. Oh, Schmoogs, hey! So I'm thinking, alright, so Lexi we sent off to go watch Zach and try and see if we can get Zach to slip up because she's pretty. And Bronwyn is watching Violet, which is why we didn't go to Bronwyn as, or Violet as Bronwyn, because we don't want her to see us. Rain's gone, so we're hailing in a cab and we're gonna go talk to the potential victim.
Chief DuPont. Thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down? What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening?
Can lock
How do
your
we stop me
doors.
from dying?
Lock your doors should still be an option. Nope, we have nothing. Yeah, so Schmoogs, yeah. She's been making choices with me. We've pretty much been mutually decisioning, but I think she had to AFK real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So when we first saw this game, I thought it was gonna be like really bad live action from like the 90s, which this girl is by far the worst actress we've seen. Everyone else is like really good, and it's way better than I anticipated. We got super excited. We thought Shapeshifting Detective was just like a name, you know, and he was gonna put on like hats or something dumb. But like we literally physically shapeshift, which is way cooler than any expectation I had. Um, I don't know who we should go to. We could question Oscar, but like, what are we gonna do? Tell him that the girlfriend was cheating? And then if we went to Zach, Zach really is not given anything. The crappy acting part was part of the enjoyment. Well, I'm glad you like it, Schmoogs. There's a couple times where she's like, I'm really scared. And like, it's just such bad acting. I'm like, stop. Try Zach anyways? Alright. Well, he's here at least, but he's useless. Alright, fuck it. Let's go to Oscar.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boudoir photos? What did you want to ask?
Yeah, we're not going to feed the medium. We're going to ask what he wants to know.
Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
So he's pretty much completely ruled out. I'm thinking we just be honest and tell him no, because he was working with the police before. What do we think? We're still going to keep him in the clear, or do we want to rattle his cage? If he's a suspect or not. And so he does have a legitimate alibi, but it is also potential that he found out Dorota was cheating on him and had someone else kill her, but then that rules out the whole traveler thing. So we've got like multiple theories, like is this a normal murder or is this a supernatural murder? If there was a maybe choice, seriously. Definitely guilty, Shmoog says. Look at his fingers. We can rattle the cages. The chief is kind of a dick. Keep your enemies closer than your friends. Okay, so we'll rattle his cage, because by that logic, he's supposedly a friend. Or do you think he's an enemy? Do you think he's an enemy or a friend? Because he is kind of inno, so he might be a friendly. So do you want me... He's a dick. Oh, the chief. Yeah, the chief is. Oh, I don't trust the chief. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna rattle.
I was playing football, and there was loads of witnesses. How?
Everyone is a suspect.
You killed her after and planted the body.
Yeah, could have done that.
You killed her
Strats.
after and planted the body.
It takes half an hour to get to football. And what? I left her in the boot while I went to have a kickabout. I'm starting to see why they're hired Sam now.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Alright. That was good. Let's ask about this.
Yeah. So it's
I kicked
true
her out
then.
while I stuffed her in the cooler.
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry. It's all tasteful stuff. Maybe a gift for you.
It was good.
I didn't get them. Now I feel like I'm the only person who hasn't seen them.
Well, all we really accomplished is upsetting the murder victim's boyfriend. So that was good. I feel like that was pretty fruitful as the chief, you know? Like, we pretty
Wait,
much
hold on.
just pissed people off. What?
I think we should bug Zach still.
We did. He wouldn't talk to us. They had no
Alright,
dialogue options.
I must have missed that. Okay.
You're good. Alright, so we think she's the killer, and Bronwyn is watching her, so I don't think we should pick her, because whatever we do as her, Bronwyn might be, like, witnessing. And we also told Lexi to tie her up, which you know, that was a conversation, so we might get ourselves tied up. Yes.
I mean,
the cooler incident where she was like, what was it? Her father was dead in the freezer or something. I can't remember which parent killed who.
no, yeah,
One
no.
one of
You know
them was
what? No.
dead. Yeah.
No, hold on. Okay, so her mom did not murder her father. Her father died of a heart attack, but her mother didn't want to be separated from him, so she kept him cool in the freezer until she died.
Yeah, of natural causes.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do we want to go around as? We could turn into Zach and see if we can get more out of Violet. And with Bronwyn watching, that might help us.
Actually, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm just waiting until, like, the body count starts rising and we've gotten, like, so many people killed that we shouldn't have. Alright, let's go for Violet.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
What do we want to say? Should we just say, what have you heard?
Yeah, I feel like that's the gentler way to put it.
The tarot readers have predicted that she's the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Want to fool around?
Yeah.
Is that really all you think
Wow.
about? Starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Yes. Alright. Who... I mean, we're kind of just running out of things we can do with these people, honestly.
Yeah, there's really not much we've been able to gain. Like, we talked to Ellis, and we set people on different people.
And, like, Zach doesn't know Lexi, Rain, or Bronwyn.
No, he does know Rain, remember? We can try and
Oh,
bug
right,
Rain
he does
again.
know Rain. Yeah, Rain asked him not to come back, though. Yeah. And then we sent off Bronwyn and Lexi. But I just don't know... Yeah, they won't even be there. I was like, I don't want to accidentally make choices that make another target look guilty. You know what I mean? And then split the people we're trying to unite to stop the killer.
Yeah, I really don't think there's anything we can do with Zach right now.
Alright.
Or really anyone, honestly. I don't know what else we can do. Like,
Kill a handspin, really, that's what we're going with. Okay, then. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could turn into Ellis, because she's going to be the next victim, and see what people have to say.
okay.
And we could go to the chief and ask, you know, essentially the
Hi,
same thing. Like, what are you going to do?
Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Do you want to go to Violet and see if she just kills us?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, you're dead, possibly. Oh, she must be busy murdering, and then we get, like, hit in the back of the head, dragged into a closet.
It's just like an ESO online. You go to see your benefactor, and then suddenly clunk.
Exactly. Nobody wants to talk to her. She's just so dead to them already that they just left. There's a big storm narratively going on right now outside, and, like, nobody's even here anymore.
So we talked to Ellis. We talked to Ellis as Oscar, but what if we talked to Oscar as Ellis?
Okay. No.
Not there.
Motherfuck.
How about Zach?
We do know Zach wanted her. Alright. Chief?
Well, he's our only
She's
option.
gonna die and no one will talk to her?
Why does no one want to talk to her?
Yeah, I feel like she should have the most dialogue options.
Right?
I think we're hitting dead ends. I think we should try one more person, and then just
Maybe
report.
Rain?
We want to try Rain? Okay. I
Fuck
was
it,
like, and then
we'll-
we'll just go back to Sam and report to
Hello.
the cop and see what
I'm Rain.
happens. Yeah, we don't want to choose the killer specifically right now because we literally just told Bronwyn to watch her and Lexi to tie her up. So, like, we literally are like, let's bind and gag her, and then, yeah. So it's like, we don't want to do that.
Who is Sophia?
Oh, Sophia's the name of the
Who is
goddaughter.
Sophia.
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
Obviously, it's not a fucking
I
ghost.
was like, what kind of question is that?
Trash that shit.
This is such a dumpster question. Alright, let's see if we can talk to...
What is it, Ray?
I have a plan.
I don't know. I
You
have a
do.
plan.
Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
Ella should stay with us. At least she won't be alone in her house with the fucking door open.
Hey, and I don't feel like she'd be safe for the chief.
Murder the shit out of Violet. Yeah, I have a plan. Let's go downstairs and stab her right now with our Ouija board.
With our track record, if she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
Alright. So they're not willing to go on that much of a limb. Although Lexi has a soul. Maybe she'll do it.
Did you miss me while I was gone?
So, Ellis Monroe.
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really?
Do we want to say that? Because that kind of puts it back in our court to be like, really? Is that all we can do? Rather than putting it on Sam. What do you think?
I feel like we should ask, really.
No, not really. I don't have many options. I'm asking everyone how I can help, so maybe I actually can help this time.
Okay. Yeah.
Can't visit Ellis because she doesn't know Rain.
Right. She'll just threaten to call the cops on us again.
Maybe Zach? Just for shits and giggles?
I got a plan inside my bones.
Chief?
Yeah, I don't think Oscar's gonna be any help.
I don't think so
Everyone's
either.
missing. Alright, fuck them. Let's see if Oscar's there. Alright. Let's go home. Let's change back into ourselves. Report to the cop if we can.
I think as soon as we turn back to ourselves and leave, it's gonna start the next chapter thing.
I don't know. See, we haven't... Let's see.
It's 9 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations
wanna just
into the
jump to
murder
the next
of
chapter because we
21-year-old
really don't
Dorota
trust
Shaw
the
are continuing
chief anyway.
this evening.
Yeah, I
Ms.
feel like
Shaw
we
was
need to.
found
We
dead
haven't
in
gotten
her
any
home at
information that we
approximately
can
10
use right
p.m. last
now.
night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged
Other
to be
than alien
cautious
abductions,
until the
that's not
perpetrator is caught.
Redheads have more
I
fun, oh
cannot
no.
stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
That was a large gap. Okay. Do we want to visit Ellis just to make sure she's not fucking dead?
We need to visit Ellis.
Okay. She doesn't look happy, that's for sure. Oh, we can't tell her anything. Well, you're on your own, bitch. Bye. Alright, let's go to Poe, her partner.
You're
Yeah,
the
we need
detective.
to visit Poe.
Monroe just called.
Go, Poe, go!
This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
I feel like this is a good opening question.
Only a madman.
Demons, I know. Literally
Monroe
demons.
is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
Yeah, Monroe's not dead yet, but...
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
She's forcing people to listen to you.
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Oh, charmed, quote unquote.
Alright, what do we want to ask? Do you want to ask if they're close? Which feels a little on the nose, but...
I could ask.
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the
Interesting
diamond
choice of words.
to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things. Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins.
Oh, he's extra
Monroe
just
and I
uncomfortable
are
to talk
good
to.
friends. That's all.
I was gonna say, I don't feel like he would be dating her. You should have asked if he knew she was dating anyone.
Oh, well, we already know who she was with.
Yeah, but we don't know if he knew.
Well, that's assuming... So you still think this is going to be a natural murder? I think we're in the supernatural.
We don't know if the travelers have gone for him either.
True, there could be more than 2, which would suck. Alright.
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago.
Electricity,
Do you think
my
whoever
bones.
killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
Oh man, and it's our only option. It's like a deck of cards told me.
Tarot. Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
Ooh.
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Will you think about it in hell? I'm just kidding.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
No, please, tell me more. Oh, look, no, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town.
Town built on evil.
That's not what really happened.
Oh, okay.
It's true that Mary August was a pirate.
Oh, a town built on
but she
ultra
didn't
evil.
retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one. They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children.
Oh man,
All
we got a
dead.
homebrewed ancient Indian burial ground here.
The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Oh. Are we looking for the mass grave? Because that could be a fun adventure.
Hey, did he specify body parts as in to say not the heads?
Could be.
So could that be connected to Violet's dreams or abductions connect with the heads?
Possibly. I don't know. Could have been a place that was built by travelers. Maybe the traveler, because they can jump into any timeline. So theoretically, maybe they've established these remote towns to be places to do their tests. Yeah,
No
we're
one
looking for a
knows.
graveyard soon.
It seems at some point it was built over and then forgotten about.
Oh
Could
God.
be under the school or the church.
Or
It
the
must be
guest
under the
house.
townhouse. I'm
Yeah.
guessing, yeah.
Oh my God.
On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
Well, if he's that concerned and you have pre-recordings, why are you still doing the show?
Extra uncomfortable to talk to. Is it the lighting?
What lighting?
Like the way his face was shaded, it made him look
Yeah.
all like creepy and.
Oh no, it was totally fair spent. So this is the new chapter, and did we already go to Ellis? She didn't have anything to say, right? She just sat there.
I think so, yeah. Maybe now she'll have more since we talked to Poe.
All right, let's see.
Nope.
Ooh, you
Oh,
delivered
yeah,
a radio
okay.
to the guest house.
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
I feel like we should press this.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe. I don't know why anyone would be threatened by me, though. I'm not interested in stealing anyone's man.
You're interested in stealing other people's girls, though?
Mm-hmm. Maybe she hated her so much that's not enough just to kill her. She wants to kill her lover, too.
Hi, Zach.
Sure. Where are you gonna be in the next few hours?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest. Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Should we actually go to Oscar 2 on that note?
Yeah, probably, if we're telling
Hey,
people to
I'm
have
going.
witnesses.
There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
We're not done with you. This isn't how police work works. What? What?
Oh, come back!
I mean, at least he's safe, I guess.
No,
that
you should be allowed.
that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't feel right, but it's fine.
We gotta tell the chief about this bullshit.
The chief didn't care. He was like, hey, you know, like from the get-go. I think Violet should be our last one.
Okay, so we'll start with Bronwyn.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you? Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
Let's be an inspiring white knight for a minute.
Be kind.
If we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
Yeah, if we could be like, hey, I'm a shapeshifter, I might actually reveal that to her, but I don't know if that's a good idea. That might literally blow her mind. Like, who knows how much of the magical world is confirmed.
She's at this point. Like
Yes.
with all she's done, I don't think
She's
she's a
definitely
killer.
got a monkey on her back. I saw her get changed. She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey. Like they've been burned into her.
Oh, she meant it literally.
What the hell happened to her, Sam? Yes, I managed to sneak a look at her laptop.
Oh.
She's been Googling Ellis Munro.
Okay, so should we ask Lexi if she tied her up?
Yes, we need to.
I found out he's a creep. He basically put the moves on me as soon as I walked through the
Oh
door.
right, I forgot we asked her to watch Zach.
You knew? Heads up would have been nice. Anyway, I did find out one thing that's pretty damning. He has a massive collection of books about serial killers. What's that about? He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help. Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
Sure, fuck it.
You're a really bad psychic. Oh look, it's one of those people I get to ban. I love this.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
There is something about it that's intoxicating. Alright, there we go.
This is just a general reading. You don't need to question.
Okay, so shuffle your question. Okay.
Okay. No, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently?
We do have her convinced
They're
we're in love with her.
lovers. I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing.
Oh!
If you want it to be.
She fucking
And
set this
finally,
up.
the
Did
Knight
fucking
of
set
Cups.
this up.
This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel.
Because we convinced her as someone
Wow.
else that we have a crush
What
on
an
her.
interesting reading. Does it mean anything to you?
I'm gonna tell her we love her. This is so great. I didn't care.
I mean, it's lead on.
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
It's just like, I didn't care. I'm so happy.
Okay.
You're not that innocent, bitch. I hope you have that rope to tie up Violet.
Alright, go to Raiden. Yeah.
Honestly,
That was good.
you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Ooh. Can you force them to leave? Because I don't think we should kill the person. That doesn't sound constructive.
No. But they don't like being exposed. If Mercury pointed them out, they're already in trouble. We'd do a reading. Mercury would know.
Okay. Violet?
Violet.
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zach.
Oh.
So that's a good hint to go to Zach. Ooh, shit. Do you want to ask about her scars?
Can we save that for last?
Okay, yeah, because that's the heavy one, right? I was like, don't.
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
So that's definitely a lie, because the first time we spoke to her, she had said, "Oh, she's the voice from the radio." She didn't mention she actually knew her.
True, actually.
Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
Good person to say that. Why does everyone expect her to be blonde?
Oh, she dyes her hair?
Oh, she could.
Just right there and taking over right now. That's just like, let's go as Ellis and see if she chokes us.
No. Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
Okay. That would be pressing too much, because we know he didn't go.
Did he say he didn't go?
Is he a
Yeah,
suspect?
he said that it was Ellis who was doing
I
it.
thought they broadcast the news live.
Ooh. They had pre-recordings. He could be a suspect.
That's right, actually. He did mention that. I feel like we should be listening to the radio more.
But the radio just goes on and on forever, and plus it makes me feel like we'll get murdered, because it, like, has you standing right in front of the radio, and then, like, the camera pans to the hallways. And that, like, definitely gives me anxiety, because I'm like, we're hella dead. Like, if I was the killer, I would totally kill us right in the hallway while we were standing listening to the radio.
That's fair.
So, obviously, she hasn't seen Zach lately. Because she asked us, or told us she wanted to see Zach. We could ask, or...
Yeah, I would ask anyway.
All right.
Just to
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up. Yes. If he ever shows up.
Yeah, the important news is death. Yeah, she's probably like, go turn into my man who I think is cheating on me so I can cut out your heart and kill two people I hate simultaneously.
Oh my god.
Yes. Should I be surprised you've seen it? Years ago, tattoos and piercings were frowned upon, but they're all in vogue now. Maybe branding scars will be in fashion too.
Oh, fuck.
Ending scar?
No, she didn't just kill us. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I am not fucking turning on the radio, by the way, Courtney.
No, follow Violet.
Oh. It's you. I was hoping it might be Zach.
I'm just gonna do a quick run around and make sure no one's fucking dead. This is just a quality of life check.
Yeah, at this rate, like, right?
Like,
What the
nobody
fuck?
panic, but some crazy bitch is walking around with a knife. Well,
No,
technically a
there
pair of
was scissors.
scissors, but
Yeah,
still.
like, that's worse. Like, have you ever been shanked with scissors?
Oh, God, technically it's two knives.
That's true.
I don't even know if we should go to our room.
Yeah, just go to our room and turn into Zach.
I don't know if
So
we
that-
should. What if she stabs us in the heart?
Nah, do it anyway. Like, come on, we've taken
Don't
so many
confirm
risks.
the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Is that our voice? I don't... Oh, no! We're hired! That's the voice of the dude who hired us. The real guy, not this guy. Shady hat dude who was like, you need to learn to shut your face. And then we were like, who the hell are you? And then it was like, time warp.
Let's do the time warp.
Oh, we can turn into Poe and go see Monroe.
Oh, shit, yeah!
Do you want to do that?
Yes, I feel like that's a good idea.
Oh.
I'm Poe, and this is your August update. August update.
Chameleon.
I like am so cringe right now every time I hit leave because I'm like, she's gonna stab us with the fucking scissors. Alright. Like, I feel like we should go right for her before anyone dies.
Yeah, go.
John. I'm gonna be fine.
Are you, bitch? Because they say you're next. Leave. That's it. That's all we got out of that. That's what we just...
Really? That feels useless. Come on.
Oh, no.
Alright, fuck it. Try Zach just for shits and giggles.
Zach won't. Let's see if everyone's missing. Chief is missing. They like to ignore these people. These people just aren't relevant. I don't think we should go to Violet.
I don't think we're gonna get anything out of Poe. I mean, yeah, out of Poe.
Let's try Bronwyn, and if she's not there, we'll assume the others aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna definitely avoid Violet, because that could have been a sign like, hey, you're getting on the killer's nerves.
Yeah, Poe's not giving us anything.
Shit.
Okay, so turn into Zach and go to Violet. I really think we need to do that.
Unless he stabs her in the heart with the scissors.
I'm Zach Weston.
Or she stabs him.
Just sharpening my
Well,
powers
if
of
that happens,
persuasion.
then... Whoops.
Whoops, she says. If we get permadead, it's a fucking whoops.
Zach, the game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio. You were at Dorota's.
Don't change the subject. Sam and Dupont will put two and two together.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
You were spying on me.
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police. You lied to me. Done with you.
Oh, Courtney, please don't get us dead.
I'm finished. Don't come back here again.
I don't think she's telling the truth. I think that's the Traveler trying to throw us off. Because eventually there has to be a curveball where, like, we get on to the Traveler and the Traveler gets on that we're getting on to them. So...
Well, you know, the best way to test this is to turn into Violet and go see Zach.
But, okay. Yeah, because Bronwyn might not be watching her anymore. Let's try Rain, because we're here. I don't trust her. Neither do we. Alright, so we're gonna go and turn into her. And you know what I noticed? The
Hello,
floor is crooked.
I'm Violet.
Look at this. That's driving me
I'm
insane now that I've
Violet.
seen it. I
Shit,
can't unsee it.
Man, that sucks.
We get stabbed in the hall as Violet, by Violet. Alright. And we're going to Zach.
Yes.
I followed you to Dorota's last night.
Are you insane? Why did you follow me, you stupid bitch?
See your
killed
true colors shining through.
You had sex with Dorota.
Because this would give Violet more motive.
I absolutely did not.
Then what did happen?
She texted me to come over. Then she asked me to watch her play with herself from a distance. She likes people to watch, didn't you know? It's probably best if we didn't see each other for a while. You know where the door is.
Well, I guess that prevents us from having to cover our tracks, since they're both mutually dead to each other. so, but that does give Violet the motive. So even if it's not a traveler, or maybe the travelers can't make people do things they don't already have in their head. You know what I mean? Like, they can only influence you to cross the line, not, like, do something totally against your will. So in a fit of rage, she might have been pushed into killing.
Can we visit Ellis as Violet?
They know each other.
Violet, I'm actually a bit tied up at the moment. Well, in danger, actually.
Why don't you like me?
What? I like everyone. What makes you say that?
You're
Liar.
trying to take Zach from me.
No, I don't think so. I don't like Zach in that way. Maybe in any way, even. So we can be friends now?
Yes.
Spent. It's your maybe option.
Okay, then. We can work on that.
Yeah.
Maybe another time?
I didn't want to say yes, because if Violet's the killer, now we just got them on good terms together. That might have been a fucking point against us. What?
Huh?
Oh, you were like whispering.
Sorry.
You're good. I mean, we could shake everyone down with Bronwyn again. We usually get a lot of intel out of her.
What if we visit Poe as Ellis?
Visit Poe as Ellis?
Yeah.
Okay. Shake and bake.
Hi, I'm Ellis.
Oh.
I'm Ellis.
I know Ellis needs to get the frig out of here, though.
Right? Like, why is this
We get,
under
like, stabbed
guard?
to death right in the hallway, just, like, as soon as we leave.
Al, I'm so sorry. You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
Are you
Yeah,
okay?
for a sec.
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. El, we must finish what we started.
Oh, Jesus.
Nope. Let's finish it. What do you mean?
Oh, man. What do we want to say? Do we want to say let's finish it? Because I'm like,
finish it.
what if
Let's
they're
finish
like
it.
crazy Satanists or
It's
something,
fine,
and the
just say
radios
it.
are
Just-
like,
no, just say it.
they're
Just
creating
say it.
some kind of fucking gateway.
El, I fell in love with you the first day we met. You ripped out my heart, diced it into pieces, and reshaped it in your form.
It must
I
have been a
will
miniature.
always be yours, forever. El. Will you marry me?
No.
I thought he was gonna kill her too when he leaned in to kiss her.
Say yes.
Yeah, I think the only option here is yes, because he might
Yes.
kill us out of just like Jill's fit.
El, I love you.
Put a ring on it. Achievement.
You don't know how happy you've made me. My angel. My absolute angel.
Are you really married?
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us. And I will leave her. Another heart broken, another family destroyed.
Yeah.
Another villainous father.
So the
Is your
traveler's
wife
going
gonna
after
kill me?
cheaters.
No.
I'm not asking her
At
how
least
long
I
we've
don't
been
think
together,
so.
because
She doesn't know anything about us. Not yet, anyhow.
Should we try going to the chief? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, Spent, if we can do that. I'm totally gonna try and give her the ring. I'd be like, listen, bitch. You said yes. I don't want to go into details. Just be happy and leave now. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, not that I condone cheating, because people should just be adults, in my opinion, but...
Oh, yeah, definitely. I...
Oh, shit, though. Is there anyone we want to go to? I mean, we could go to Bronwyn, maybe, but...
Will anyone else even talk to Ellis?
That's what I'm wondering. Doesn't look it. Okay, so we're gonna swap characters.
Not even Violet will talk to her? Did we try talking to her?
What's up, Spent? No, what? Nah, that we won't get killed by the... going to the chief. Nullum? Yeah, we're gonna change.
Violet or no?
No, we're gonna change. We're not going to Violet. Oh my god, no wonder why Spent was saying no. You just want to see us fucking die. I do think that we should become the chief, though, because we haven't shook anyone down in a while.
Shook!
Hi,
I can't unsee
Hi.
it. It's all
Hi,
I
I'm
see
Chief
in this
DuPont.
room now. Chain gang. Alright.
Did you get a call from my doctor?
Violet!
Your doctor did call. Your doctor did call.
Oop. So leave? We don't want to say that we got a call?
No. Go tell her we did get a call from the doctor.
Alright, we'll try it.
Did you tell her
I know
I
I
was
sound
being
drunk. God, I'm
compliant?
trying to speak correctly, but I'm like,
I said you were taking the pills.
Thank you, Claude.
Is she?
I won't forget that.
You said you saw other heads when you were taken.
Oh, here we go.
Yes. Other girls, younger than me. Nobody I recognized. They all had red hair.
Do you think this place is nearby? They all had red hair.
Yes, they all had red hair.
They
were all very pretty. And they were all alive. In that moment.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna ask if she thought it was nearby, only because of the fact that, she already was like, I was abducted by aliens. So, like, she probably would have given us some kind of bullshit about a spaceship or whatever.
But she might have recognized the landmark or something. There's always a possibility.
She told us she was just in a room that was a wall, and she kept being thrown into the infinite blackness and pulled out when we were Sam.
Fair.
So that's why I was like, I don't want to waste that. But asking about the redheads, I thought maybe she would have been like, oh, and you know what? You know, what if there's another common link we don't know about?
Yeah.
Like, we're assuming it's only one thread. What if it's multiple?
Like the cheating thread, since we know
right.
Dorota was cheating on Oscar.
Alright. I knew a Sim. That Sim was a cat. Alright, let's see if we can talk to any of these people.
Bronwyn.
Now. Alright, I'm just gonna try Rain, and if we can't try Rain, then we'll call it. Oh. Well, never mind. Should we check Lexi since Rain was there?
Sure, fuck it.
I haven't asked you about Zach yet.
Until a few hours ago, I never heard of the guy. Creepy as fudge, if you ask me.
Thanks, Lexi. It's always a pleasure.
Anything for you, Chief?
So uninformative. Alright, so clearly the chief is not worth our life. Alright. So Zach and Violet are dead to each other. We could go as ourselves back to Ellis and see if we give the ring. Or question about the affair that we now know they're having.
Leave as Sam, then we're gonna get the
Yeah.
next chapter thing.
Well, we don't have to go. We can keep investigating, remember?
Oh, yeah.
The only problem is we'll have to sit through it, but, like, whatever. Check to see if she's still alive. Yeah, we will. I'm wondering too if maybe we should go check with the mediums to see if we can mention that too. Because what if...
Yeah, maybe.
That common thread thing, because now that we know they're cheating. Unless he wants to confirm it first. That might not be an option. Let's go. Let's hail the cab. I've changed my mind. Oh, and we didn't get enough information to advance. Here we go.
I couldn't do this without him. He looks out for me. He's my best friend.
About that.
What do you know, Sam?
What do you know? Not what do you mean, what do you know?
He does? That's so sweet of him. But I could never do that.
Oops, well, we said yes, so that's the whole thing. I kind of told him you would. Do we want to say that? She's the victim. It's the first chance we've had to be like, hey, like, we're a shapeshifter. So
I feel like that will get us in hot water.
she's gonna be dead anyway if we don't solve this. Like,
How about we ask her reasons why?
we won't be able to do this, though. You know we're only gonna get one chance. I think we press.
Then you've
Oh,
been
you're gonna fuck us.
very,
Fine, whatever.
very naughty.
What? Now I'm over here racking my brain and I'm like, okay, so like, maybe Violet isn't the killer. Maybe we have been going about this wrong.
Oh no. It's weird.
Because maybe, because with the conversation we had with Violet, it made it sound like she's not taking her meds. Right? Because she's like, did you tell the doctor I'm taking my medicine? And then we had the option to say, yes, I told them you were.
Maybe we should prompt her about that as ourselves.
All right, let's go to Poe first and see if we can be like, I heard you had an affair. Like,
I didn't expect news to travel this fast. You can't tell anyone else. I've not told my wife yet. I think she should at least hear it from me.
and if Ellis dies?
I will leave my wife either way. I do hate people that jump ship only when another ship pulls up alongside them. If I drown, it's only right and fair.
That's like not our business. I mean, that's not our business.
Yeah,
Alice won't die,
but,
It's not our business.
You're
And
going
it's
to
not
control
really relevant to the case. It might be, assuming that they're killing cheaters instead of just redheads. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I just was like... We did talk about how we might play this multiple times, because, like, we're trying to do a good playthrough, you know, and be safe. So we don't even know if we're going to win in the end. We might still fuck up. And then we talked about how, like, we might do a playthrough, we just make all the wrong choices and, like, do as much as we can. Where it's like, I'm a shapeshifter everywhere we go. Like, so, yeah. I don't know what we're missing. I could turn on the radio, but I'm so afraid to do so.
Once. Do it, do it, do it.
He didn't. He was the one in her bedroom last night. I never made it that far. I just followed him to her house. I wrongly assumed we were in a relationship. I thought that he was cheating on me. Which he was. I saw him leave Dorota's and I followed him straight after. I don't know if anyone else was there.
I feel like if we ask her why she didn't tell us earlier, that's not as helpful as, did you see anything else? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really give a shit what her motivation is.
Told us she didn't see anyone else.
Well, she said she didn't know if there was anyone inside. This is specifically outside.
Okay, that's fair.
Nobody went in or out whilst Zach was there.
We don't know if she
I
was
told
carrying
him as
scissors.
soon as
Maybe
he
just
left.
to be
He
sus.
drives like a maniac, so I'd lose him otherwise.
And we're not allowed to confirm travelers exist.
Ew.
I think they're just trying to make Violet look crazy. And she does have meds, but she's not on them. So she might have some psych issues that make her, like, abnormal. But it doesn't necessarily mean she's a killer. They could be trying to just frame her for the killings. Because, like she said, she was in the room and saw the other heads. So unless the travelers are not only taking people over, I guess a good question would be to ask Rain, if possible, if the traveler was inhabiting a redhead. You know what I mean? Like, was it also a redhead who was possessed? Maybe they can only kill redheads and only take over redheads. For whatever reason. No, it doesn't give us an option.
Or Bronwyn?
Yeah, I'm just flying through our bitches. Yeah, or it could be related to medication. We don't know if it's got something to do with that either. So none of them had a thing. Alright.
Tune the radio! Tune the radio!
If we get stabbed in the heart, I swear to God.
Let the Slayer come through. Ringside seat as the Terminator or Bruce Lee or Mike Tyson or all three combined takes control of my body and pours through it. The wild exhilaration of the beast sets my senses on fire, even though I'm riding pillion. The hunter now.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think this is a good choice. Should we go to the chief? I think
fuck it.
he's the only one.
Sam,
we
I've got
really-
some heavy rain news.
Oh? Ooh.
Rain.
Do we really want to... Alright, let's ask about Rain.
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name. And no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
We thought he was a Russian spy at some point. What? That feels like that just came out of nowhere.
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts. About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer.
Yeah, but we know from what we know from them already.
Yeah, Dr. Tanner. She's checking up on Violet. Why are you still giving her a hard time about this? She's had it tough enough already.
Ooh, what option do we want? We don't know how old Sam is. They literally just drop you into Sam's life. You get introduced by this dude with a hat, and he's just like all shady in a dark room, and it's like, you're gonna do things for us, see? And you need to learn to be quiet, see? And then you can say, who the hell are you? Or you can just trash can it. And if you ask him who he is, then you time loop through the beginning intro of the game back into that scene. So you have to trash can. He goes, I see you learn fast. And so it's like, yeah. So we want to ask what the doctor wanted, or do we want to ask, what do you mean tough? Because he's probably going to tell us about the alien thing, maybe? I don't know.
Scars, though? She did say they were
Could be.
branding scars.
She's had a shopping list of medical issues. This is just the latest thing. She might seem tough on the outside, but she's frightened, Sam. About a lot of things.
What
The doctor said the aliens are delusions, a side effect of her previous alcoholism. She's been sober 6 months, and I don't want to change that, Sam. The neuropathy she suffered due to alcohol is causing her problems. The pills are to try to help with that, but I guess they have side effects too. Memory loss. She's not a monster, just a little girl lost. She was drinking to forget. She She ran with a bad crowd a few years ago. They branded their backs with symbols, basically a cult. The leaders were imprisoned, but they left a lot of baggage behind. You won't get any mileage talking to her about it, I assure you.
So this bitch is in, or formerly in, a cult that did ritualistic branding, and now she's claiming memory loss while people are dying, and he's not even remotely suspicious of her, like, at all. He's just like, no, she victim, I mean, it kind of does spend, but at the same time, makes her look hella fucking guilty, and I'm like, what kind of fucking shit cop are we dealing with here? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bromman Castle has one, Lexi Taylor doesn't. I got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Rain met Ellis when he was touting for work. He gets around quickly. Zach seems to be a fan of serial killers. At least, you've told me he has an extensive book collection on them. Ellis knows Violet because of the Free Radio project. Violet's been doing some web searches on Ellis. You think that's a jealous streak. I think it's a sign of the times. You've still not accepted my friend request, have you? Ellis thinks Violet doesn't like her very much. I'm not sure I like you very much. Where's the proof? Violet's just admitted being at the crime scene last night with Zach. It's not looking good for Zach now. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. I think you've narrowed it down to Zach, Rain, and Lexi. That's just my professional opinion, mind you. Feel free to ignore the person who hired you. That's it.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August
Not
update.
Lexi.
Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night.
This
With the
game is
murderer still at
gaslighting me
large,
hard right
Chief
now.
DuPont has urged
Like-
residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance
Because now I
of
feel like
anyone
Violet's
else
so obvious that it's like they're framing
Alice,
her.
if you're listening, let me know you're
I feel like we should talk to Rain about
In other
this
news,
stuff.
a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening.
I think we
lights
should too.
Which witnesses describe as searingly bright were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
And now they're basically talking about aliens too? No regrets.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Ellis Monroe?
Shit. Throw her in the brig. That would be like the most common sense choice, right? To be like, let's just literally leave her at a police station for now. But that's apparently too hard. I don't know what we do if we do this. So here are my two theories in my brain. Like, we don't know, because when we told Ellis about the fact that we had proposed or told the guy that she would marry Poe, she was just like, you've been naughty, and had nothing. Just die if you protect? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. We'll probably get murdered. Because I don't know if it's that whole thing where they can just take over redheads. What if it's just redheads? Maybe this guy really is just a shit cop.
I think we should send an officer to her house. I don't know if we.
Yeah, but they probably won't see anything. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
but I
that
don't-
typical, you know, I'm just a beat cop and I fell asleep in the car eating my donut thing. You know what I mean? I can see that cheesy line coming from like a mile away. Leave town, but there's a storm. She could die in a freaking crash. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe we should protect her at her house, but then we stop investigating, right? And then anyone else could die.
I really think that if we send an officer, then we'll be able to continue our investigation, and we'll have someone be able to contact and keep an eye on her.
All right, so we're torn between the two. Spent. What do you think? Yeah, it's actually narratively storming right now. And the storm's getting worse as the night gets worse. So my theory is that the killings are going to escalate when it's like too unsafe to leave. You know what I mean? And we're going to like 10 little Indians this bitch. Maybe we need to flip a coin. What are the we're picking between just the two top ones. Either protect her at her house or send an officer there. Courtney wants to send an officer, but I'm afraid we'll have an incompetent cop, which narratively multiple people have said the police suck here. But then I also think that we could die if we do this option, but then I'm like, flipped in its tails, we're sending an officer.
I'll send Danny over.
Oh, man.
And that means there'll be nobody at the guest house. So be extra vigilant.
What do you mean you're sticking me with Danny? Danny is basically doing out a scream. I'm a sitting duck. Isn't there anyone else?
Oh my god. I'm not doing Chief DuPont because we haven't ruled him out.
You? Yes, you. Please, will you stay with me?
I can't believe she did a Scream reference now. That makes my day. Courtney, are you okay with this now that the victim is even saying she's gonna die if we leave?
It's not funny. If even she's saying that poor daddy is incompetent, then I guess that's our only option.
Thank you, Sam.
If she rips our heart out of her chest, I'm gonna literally piss.
Thanks for staying with me, Sam. I know it's dangerous. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you are.
Maybe we can shapeshift into something cool,
It's
like a
almost
fucking
10 o'clock,
dragon.
Sam. When's it gonna be over? You said Brahman will call when it's safe. Should we call them now, or are we just supposed to wait? I know you're just being good, but
I'm not having her
that's
hide
kind of
because
easy
we
for you
send
to
her
say
somewhere
right
she's
now.
gonna die.
I think I'm probably gonna have a heart attack before anyone gets a chance to kill me.
We'll dial it down, princess. Okay, we're here. Just wait. Like that. Murdered in front of you. Like the windows explode from behind her and she's like pulled out by some kind of fucking demon.
That's the door. That's the door, Sam. What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna tell. Oh shit.
Yeah, I really think you should have her hide this time.
But I don't want us to hide. I just want her to hide. You thought ride. Let's ride. Let's go, Autobots. Oh, I don't know what's happening. We die, we don't even get to see the killer.
Where's Ellis? Sam, where the hell is Ellis?
I'm here. I was just hiding. Sorry.
Ellis, thank God. I've been outside all the time, okay? Bromwell Castle just called. She said the danger is over. They've done a new reading. There's another victim now. Look, Danny's outside. He's going to take you somewhere safe, okay? Sam, I think you should find out who the next victim's going to be. Then come and see me in my office.
Did we seriously just save her?
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and this is your
think
August
we did,
update.
actually.
Yes!
Police investigating the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw say they are getting closer to apprehending the killer.
Oh, the
Death Shaw, found
goosebumps!
strangled at her
Oh
home late
my
last
God.
night,
I thought she
sparked
was
a
hella
massive
dead.
police operation and caused alarm
I was like,
amongst
this bitch is
August
gonna be in a
residents.
trash can. Like,
Monroe
we're going
has
with
some
her.
personal business to attend to, but she sends you all a love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow.
Yes,
Monroe,
I thought it was
if you
gonna
can
be
hear
him for
me,
a second.
I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
I mean, unless after this they're like, oh, she fucking dead anyway, and I'll be like, so pissed.
I mean, we got the achievements. I don't think they would do that.
I have some bad news. We've done a group reading. and it's you.
Violet. Oh, it's us?
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
Yeah.
I think you've interfered too much. That's why you're the next target. I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him.
Alone.
You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Go on your own, Sam. Be careful.
Sam, it's almost midnight. You're still alive. This is a good thing, but no one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence, enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If you don't,
You kissed us.
well, we've all got to sleep at some point.
Fuck.
I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
Fuck. We don't know if we trust him. I mean, he must be good, though, because he came and helped, so maybe he's just really a terrible cop.
I think he's just a shitty-ass cop.
No.
During that whole thing with Alice, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. I don't want to believe it's Violet, but that's why you're here. You're impartial.
Oh, man.
Out of those three names, who was with Dorota at the time of her murder, or who has an alibi that doesn't check out? This is on you, Sam.
I feel like Violet's so obvious, though, but if we don't choose her, we'll die. Oh, and we can choose everybody. We can even choose him. We can choose ourselves. That's all I got to say about this shit. Oh, no. I mean, really, we think it's Violet.
Yeah, but Violet's...
I thought Violet was being framed, but then we successfully avoided being killed. For all we know, because we never got to talk to Lexi, maybe Violet was literally tied up and that's why she never showed.
Oh, here's what we know.
Choose someone. Alright.
Okay, alright, hold on. So what we know is Violet was jealous of...
She has a lot of motive. If it's not supernatural, she does have the most motive. I think we go at her and we just have no regrets. She's our OG choice.
I really think it's her.
Violet, are you sure? Fine. Okay, I trust you, Sam. I just hope you know what you're doing. I'll get the paperwork drawn up, we'll get Violet in. See if we can't get a confession to something.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be eerie as fuck. Unless it's Chief DuPont. Because we just we gave him a pass assuming he's awful.
We either did this right or we're dead as fuck.
I'm sorry.
Literally
That was in bad
scared me.
taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well done, catching a killer.
You, Rain.
Hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station mad.
Are we winning?
I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of
this motherfucker on the radio. Not helping.
The studio
you're not helping.
like a heart that beats its last beats. I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
We just get stabbed as soon as it starts.
Sam, you're still with us. I had to give you a pretty high dose of Rohypnol to drag you in here. I could have killed you in your room, of course, but That would have looked pretty suspicious.
Man, and we were on to Rain 2 for a while because he was the one who frickin' was directing us.
Yes, I'm Rain, but I can't remember. I don't remember. I'm being possessed, but I can't get caught. They don't care, Sam. They don't care what happens to the vessel. Some sick traveller is using me as a killing machine, and then they'll just dump me. But you're gonna get me stuck in prison.
Don't stab us. We chose fucking Violet, man. We helped you out.
I can't let you do that.
I'll let her rot. Just let me go. Oh, shit. Now, if we change into him, the advantages could be that if he kills us and we die as him, then he still outs himself. Where if we change into Bronwyn, he could just kill us twice, essentially. Kill Bronwyn and us.
Rain care about Bronwyn?
Not if he's possessed. He's not even technically him. I say we go with Rain. In the hopes that when we die, we keep our form. We don't even know the rules of our own transformation.
Okay, I'd go with Bronwyn, but...
You already said okay. I took that as consent.
Sam, Rain? You changed into me. Interesting. Either you're a shapeshifter, and you've been playing us all along, or you're the traveller, using Sam as a vessel right now, using some freaky trans-dimensional powers. And I think it's the latter.
Whip. I still think he would have killed Bronwyn, though.
Goodbye, Sam.
I think Bronwyn would have saved us.
Why, though? If he's possessed, he ain't gonna give a shit.
Because he cares about Bronwyn.
Cares enough to go to jail for life for her?
Thank you for observing that minute's silence.
Aw, man.
August has lost many good
If we could do a
people in the last
reroll, I
few
would,
days.
just to see. I
Dorota
don't
Shaw,
know.
Violet Gallagher, and our very own Alice Munro. In a police statement released this morning, Chief DuPont has asked people to seek safety in company and remain
So she
vigilant.
died anyway.
The most recent body found with multiple stab wounds is still being examined by August's coroner. They're unable to confirm the identity or even species of the victim at this time. The killer remains at large.
Rip. We did choose him. Thank you for playing The Big Sleep. Damn, that's alright.
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old.
we can
I
always
love
try
playing
again.
cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard.
Yeah, but now we know the killer. I don't know if that'd be as good. We could
Love
try,
cello.
though.
I love all string instruments, but cello
you said
is
you wanted to do a play where we were
rich
shooting
and
to everyone.
deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know. But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
Is next? That is an excellent question, Sven.
Yeah, if we hit resume, what happens? Let's find out. Is it just gonna start us over? Do we start from the last night? We start from the last choice.
Sam,
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
no, we're in Rain.
you changed into me.
We just die again.
Ah, lame.
Rip. There's no
we-
skip button.
Either...
Alright, exit.
Alright, yeah. So we'll have to continue this again next week because the only clues we really had about Rain was that, I mean, he did know the dress was in the closet. We did kind of overlook that part. But I just assumed he had some kind of freaky-ass, kinky sex thing going on with Dorota. And other than that, they had that he was praying. Yeah,
Yeah,
but none of them had an alibi. Most of them were lying about their alibis.
No, but Bronwyn said that we should be suspicious of Rain if he was doing anything other than reading. So that should have put us on him from the beginning, honestly.
Yeah, but she told us too when we were as Lexi, and then she was like, "When did he even start praying?" He did.
Right. That's the thing, though.
No,
like,
that was the boyfriend schmoogs. That was the boyfriend that you were like, "Nah, look at the fingers." I think that was the other guy, the one who left town, which I still don't think they should have let him leave town. So, but we'll have to try again next week and start over, I guess. Just damn.
Man, that's though. We were so close.
It just.
So I wonder what would have happened if we had said Rain. If we would have just not been in this situation at all.
Yeah, because he would have been in jail. They arrested Violet, but who did it say died? It said that Dorota died.
Dorota, Violet, and Ellie.
Yeah, so they killed all three still. Which doesn't make any sense, because we had Violet arrested, so how did he kill Violet while she was in jail?
Obviously, after we died and they discovered our body, then that means Violet wasn't the killer. So they probably let her out of jail, and then he took that opportunity to shank her.
Yeah, but that was at 9 a.m. was the last report. So she died within, like, 6 hours. They still would have known there was a killer on the loose.
I don't know.
So...
It's a mess.
Yeah,
Man, it's a mess.
it was
This
a little messy.
fun,
It was still fun, yeah. I do think the leads to him were kind of convoluted and minor.
Or we're just not very good detectives.
No, I mean, well, we overlooked the dress thing because, like, it could have been whatever. And they did talk about how, like, everyone was kind of slutty. You know, like, Dorota was supposed to be slutty, Violet was supposed to be slutty, freaking the photographer was slutty, like... You know what I mean? The boyfriend made moves on us, but then we found out that was the cop telling him to make moves on us. You know? So it's just like, it's fine. There was so much, like, sex shenanigans. I was just like, clearly this is another kink thing. But yeah, so... Hope you guys liked it. Thanks for joining us. You know, if you liked it, follow us, of course, because we're going to be doing more stuff like this. And we're open to suggestions if anyone knows any other games like this.
Oh yeah, Monday is wild card day, so if you want to throw something our way, we'll see what we can do.
So yes, tomorrow we are actually here, and we're gonna be here Wednesday as well, because we're not streaming Friday, because Courtney has other things. So we'll actually be here up until Friday, and then back Saturday, and then off Sunday. So
yeah, that's actually for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, until January.
Until
basically.
January, basically, yeah. Tomorrow is ESO?
Yeah, I think we're playing ESO. Yeah, so anyway, bye.
Have a good night, guys.